math or sciences? Right? And who likes writing better? See, so like there's kind of a majority that most people like math and science, right? But I think in writing, like even if you want to go into these subjects, writing is something you have to know. Like writing teaches you how to communicate with other people, and even if you become an engineer, you become like a mathematician, or you go to like CERN in Switzerland to learn about like subatomic particles or something, you still have to communicate with like your fellow scientists and tell them like these are what your ideas are and how you're going to go about to do these things. Which is why I think no matter what you do, you need to learn how to write well. You need to know how to communicate with these people. So when people write, do you guys enjoy writing? Like when you write your essays, do you like writing them, or do you just do them because your teachers tell you to? Because yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are most thinking because your teachers, but your parents are here now, so you don't want to say that. Like if my mom was here, I probably wouldn't tell her that when I was in middle school, I just wrote because my teachers told me to. And I would do what you guys would do. I would procrastinate for a really long time. I would have a project that was due in 2 months. I wouldn't do it until the day beforehand, and then I would freak out and stay up until 3 a.m. like trying to finish my essay really quickly. And even if I would get a good grade, I would not even remember what I did, right? Because it was so late at night, I just like spewed anything I could onto the paper. But I don't think that's the way you should write. Like nowadays when I write essays, I don't write, like maybe I don't write them as soon as when the teacher examines it, but I take time to think about it. Like if it's due in 2 weeks, I won't write it that day, and I won't write it the day beforehand. I'll think about it for a little while. I'll be like, what do I want to write about? What am I passionate about writing about? What can I easily say without having to do a ton of research, and what's like what I'm actually doing? Because when teachers read your writing, they can tell if like it's really do you guys know what the word stilted means? Like, if it's really awkward, like, and when people aren't stilts, right, it's awkward. So if, like,
it's true.
That's how I remembered the word when I was studying my SAT vocab. It's like, people aren't stilts, it's awkward, that's what the word means. So it's really awkward, like, people follow the whole, like, you have to write a hook, then you have to write a thesis, then you have to write a topic sentence, and then a concrete detail, then 2 pieces of commentary, right? And then a closing sentence. And we have that 5-paragraph format thing. But that's not how you're supposed to write, because then you're being forced into this certain system where this is how you must write, and this is what's going to come out, and everyone's paper is going to look the same, right? So instead, I want you guys to, like, when you think about writing, you have to think about what you actually want to write about, what you're actually passionate about, and what you think you could provide that, like, your teacher has never seen before, right? But it should just be something that's your own original thoughts. Does that make sense? So, like, what kind of writing do you guys do? Because I do nonfiction, I do fiction, I write poetry, I do, like, all these different kinds of writing, so... Like, what do you guys have the most trouble with?
Poetry.
Poetry? Poetry's really difficult, yeah. What else?